Hi, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I haven't made a tip video in so long, and I've never made a video on this particular subject, which is sticker clusters. So I'm excited to do this with you today. I'm going to make an actual spread for one of my patrons. This is a classic vertical happy planner, but we're going to just go ahead and use the Simply Lovely sticker book because this one is an oldie but a goodie, and it has a little bit of everything, so it's a really good example for sticker clustering. But honestly, this is one of my favorite sticker books. I think this is gorgeous. As of the time of this filming, it's on sale on Happy Planner for like $12, but I will, or $13 maybe. I'll link it for you. Hopefully it's still on sale when you watch this, but if you don't have this one and you recently started planning, I would consider getting it because it's so just quaint and sweet and romantic. I just love this one so much, as I just said. Okay, let's get started. If I'm a little off today, it's because I've been sort of sick lately. I'm fighting some kind of inner ear thing. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So if I seem a little odd and you know me, like maybe you'll be able to pick up on that. So if not, ignore that. All right. If you don't know what a sticker cluster is, it's basically a bunch of stickers together in like a specific place on your spread. Rather than just putting like box, 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 maybe layering a couple and doing some stickers in between, we're going to group stickers together to make a really cool look on the page. I always love my spreads when I do the clusters. I don't always make clusters, but when I do, I feel like it's just so pretty. All right. We'll stop talking and cluster it up. Okay, so any good cluster is going to have some functional stickers and some decorative stickers. So we're going to start with boxes. So I'm going to take this Remember sticker. Now, some people actually will take the stickers and they'll put them together off of the page and then bring the whole cluster and stick it on. I don't do that. I don't roll that way because I am not like a wax paper girl. I like to just live life on the edge, throw them down, and if it doesn't work, I'll just undo them with undo. But yeah, I don't know why I said that. It's just that some people will actually put them together, you know, before that. I just want to explain how to do that. So first, we have a Be Happy sticker. This is so pretty already. So I'm just going to start on Monday by placing this sticker down here. I'm not placing it exactly in the box, kind of for a reason, but I like it. I think it looks a little more interesting when I don't do that. So let's put this one right here. So that's going to be a Tuesday box. Okay, so that's your basic layering. We have one box on top of another box, but we're going to make it more interesting. So when I cluster stickers, a lot of the time, let's get a third box, actually. Let's take this one. It's already out. I don't know what's doing on that page. But when I cluster, I typically will put like a box right up next to the other boxes, but leave some white space there. I like doing that. I'm not sure why. You can also overlap all of them, but for some reason, I like to sometimes do that. So we have two boxes on Tuesday, okay? Now, any good cluster is going to have other elements besides just the boxes. So what I like to do is take a look at the space in the cluster, in where I've put my boxes, like what extra spaces are there. So we have this space up here. We have this little corner here. We even have this here if we want to get really crazy, but typically, I will take the corners and kind of like decorate with stickers. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so let's take a bow and we'll put this up here. And now I'm going to put something down here, like I said. You can also put stuff underneath the box stickers, and I'll do that next to show you, but you don't have to do it that way. These ones are already layered for you, but I mean, I like them, but I like to layer my own. I don't know, it just gives me more satisfaction layering my own for some reason. All right, how about we get a circle sticker here? Let's grab this Hello Today sticker, and we're just going to place it right here. Okay, so this is not a traditional cluster, but you get what I mean, right? Just like a bunch of stickers together. I'm going to make another cluster probably here, maybe a smaller one, and then maybe 2 or 3 on this side. So let's see. Should I add some roses in? I also have some washi tape. I have this gingham washi tape that I thought would look cute with this, so we can add some of that in too. Let's grab some stars and put them down first. Okay, where should I put them? We're just going to place them right there across, and we're going to put boxes on top of those. Actually, what we might do this time is take this, Always Wonder, stick it on top of here, and then grab a box or 2. I like these little habit trackers. They're cute. How about an 𝘮𝘗? And we'll grab a green box. Now let me make sure there's going to be more green. Okay, there's that one. Okay, I think there's enough. Yeah, okay. So we're going to take this. You can always take your stickers like down below this line. Don't feel like you have to keep within any of the lines on the page. In fact, that's one thing I'd recommend in general when you're starting to plan and you're sort of worried about where to put the stickers. When I started planning, I was very concerned. I started with a big happy planner, and I was extremely concerned about getting stickers that fit exactly within the boxes of the big planner. And I was frustrated that there wasn't enough stickers for the big. But what I quickly realized is that it doesn't you don't have to have stickers that match exactly within the box. Most of the time, I don't put stickers exactly in the box. So what I do is ignore the lines as much as possible and pretend that it's just like a blank sheet of paper. You could also use a blank sheet of paper, but I like the guidelines of the days so that we know what day we're talking about. We don't have to draw anything in. But I just feel like that's worth saying because I think it's helpful. Like it helped me when I started to realize that, you know, keep within the day a little bit, but you don't have to be exact. Okay, anyway, that being said, I'm not going to put it on Tuesday because we already have 2 boxes there. So this is going to be a Wednesday box. And you can see I did not put it within the box. I'm going to put a little 𝘮𝑗 on the side like that. And I feel like that's a cute enough little cluster. We don't have to go crazy. This isn't technically a cluster, but we do have stickers on top of stickers. So I guess maybe it is technically one. Now I wanted to show you examples of the flowers behind it, but since this is a spread for a patron, I also want to make sure that it's like actually cohesive. So maybe I add some flowers like right here. Let's grab some. Yeah, we'll do just a little bit. And we'll just place it right here. Then I can use some behind boxes over here and it'll look better. But before we do anything else, we're going to put some of this washi tape here because I think it's so cute. You can use washi tape in your clusters as well. Like I could put a little bit here or something. I don't think I'm going to do that in this spread. But let me just like show you an example of how you could do it. You could basically just like rip a cute little piece like this and, you know, tape it to the page in some way. Like you could, well, that has today. Wait. You could like put it down here. You can take it and put it on top of a box, like you're taping that box, you know, to the page at the top. Like say that wasn't there that today, you could just like basically do something like that or do it in the corners or whatever. But For the sake of this spread, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it along this line here. Okay, and maybe a slight bit up there. Actually, I don't know yet. Let's wait, because it looks kind of blank up there, right? But we do have boxes on each day. So let's continue to this side, and I'll show you some more cluster examples. You can also, of course, do clusters with circles or hexagons or whatever. It doesn't have to just be regular boxes, but, you know, that's more typical. So let's see here. We have to keep balancing these colors because it looks like I've committed to just these without yellow or anything like that. And that's what happens when, I'm not going to talk about like colors necessarily, but what happens when I'm decorating a spread is that I start with the stickers that I like. Like I really liked this sticker and I just pick like some that I like, and then whatever happens to sort of fall on the page, those are the particular colors I'm going to use for the spread. I don't always look through the sticker book and think, I'm going to use these 4 colors of stickers in this book. It just so happens that the first stickers I put on, I stop. So I know that we have green and peach and light blue and, you know, black. So I'm not going to put anything else on here except for those 4 colors. So the one I'm omitting, I guess, in the sticker book is going to be, well, 2, maybe this one, even though it's there, and the yellow. Okay, maybe I should use a layered box just to give you an example of how you can cluster layered boxes. Actually, let's grab like a decorative box again. Since we did this one, I like to sort of mimic, you know, what's going on this side over here on this side without matching it completely. So we're going to grab another decorative box here and kind of like this one. There's a lot of gold in that though. I don't know if I want to introduce that much gold on the page. So what I'm going to do is go back to these and do one of these layered boxes that are already layered for me. And then I'm going to cluster around this. So we'll give you an example of this using like a layered box. So I want to make sure I get enough blue in since we have a lot of blue there. So we're going to get one of these smaller blue boxes maybe. Let's start with this one. I know there's a lot of gold on there, but that's not as much as the other one. So for this, let's start in the middle here. We'll put this one on Friday. And yes, it's going directly in the box. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's really hard to explain. This time, let's take a box off the side here as well. So this is going to be a Thursday box. So now we have 1 decorative box and then 2 functional boxes on top of that. And we can keep going. So let me grab, how about a habit tracker? No, you know what? I don't like that idea. Hold on. Let's actually grab this. And we're going to pull this sticker up because I forgot I was going to show you examples of, oh look how easy that comes up. Examples of how you can put things underneath. So we are going to go ahead like so. We're just going to put that down there and then throw that box on top. Okay, you can also take some off of this box, but I kind of don't want to put too many of the roses in here. I want to keep it mostly pastel. You can throw a quote into a cluster as well, so why don't we do that? So this quote seems like it's going to fit right about here, right? So what I'm going to do is white out this line because I don't really like it to show through, especially when I'm making a spread for one of my patrons. So we're going to grab this pen. This is a 𝘰𝘮𝘧𝘪𝘠 white gel pen. It really is great for whiting out lines when you have a translucent sticker. This one though feels a little bit like I have to get it started. Wait. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Let's let that dry for a second. Okay, so I'm actually going to layer this B part a little bit on the blue, just slightly. Okay. And we can also take some of this, maybe do a little bit, I don't know, how about some up here? I'm gonna rip it a little bit differently. Or let's actually do it right on top of this box. Oh, that's like such a straight rip. It looks like it's cut. I don't like that. Ah. I cut my nails super short, so it's hard to use them. Let's see. Let me do another one. Or actually, let's rip it off of there. That's a little bit better. Okay. So here's our cluster now, right? What I think I'm going to do over here, and I'm glad I paused because I think I'm going to put some lines in. I have a checklist stencil here, and maybe we just do a couple of days of lines. I'm going to put some right here because it feels like it needs them up there. And I think I'm just going to do the lines, not the check boxes. Okay, I'm thinking maybe also some down here. Like I said, another way I make clusters is to put them sort of like next to, but not overlapping. So I'm going to show you how to do that in this next one. And it might look a little bit weird on this spread because I've already kind of committed to the overlap thing, but we're just going to try it out and see. Maybe we get a top 3 box here and put it on Sunday. I think I'm going to take it down here just like I did with this one. And I may even bring it over a little bit. Okay. Again, we are going down below this line. I'm going over this line, and that is okay to do. If you're someone who doesn't like that, then you stick within the lines, and that's perfectly acceptable. Sometimes I stick within the lines for my whole spread. It really just depends. It depends on the look I'm going for mainly. So now what I'm going to do is grab a couple of smaller boxes and show you what I mean here. Maybe some of these too, but let's see. Oh, I also, since I have this here, I'm going to want to put some maybe up here of the stars, so I can't forget that either. So let's take this one, and then I'm going to need one that's like this dark gray, but I don't know if there's any left besides the ones that say remember. I don't want another one of those. Oh, there's these ones, I guess. These are black though. That one looks lighter, I guess, but that's all right. We're going to do it. I'm going to take this one. So this is a bad example. I'm going to run too much into that cluster. I was trying to show you another way to do it, but when I'm clustering, I like to kind of keep the clusters away from each other. Like my thought was doing this and then putting something there, but then that pulls everything in, and then it's like not a real like smaller cluster. It's more of like a whole sticker explosion, and I sort of want to stay away from that. So I think I'm going to put this one back and grab maybe one of those habit trackers in the black. Okay. This isn't a good cluster example though. All right, let's do this. I'll put this kind of offset, and then I'll put this one like that. And then we have a space here we can fill with something, right? Maybe, no, because that'll cover the remember. I like this little bow though. We have that bow there, so I sort of want to balance that out. Should we add more roses or a circle? We have this circle here, so somewhere else I sort of want to put a circle. Now, you don't have to always do that. It's okay to have one circle on the page, but for some reason, I just kind of like to do that. I'm thinking an XO, maybe. It's going to run into that remember. So that's the other thing you could do when you're doing clusters is like put, say this quote wasn't there, you can totally put, and this is the wrong color, but you can put like a circle intersecting a couple of areas. So this one I could have moved over and intersected them, and then it's like a different look. It doesn't have the sharp look of the corners. Like I could put, that's an example, wait. Say like here, we have that if you wanted to soften that, you can put this here, right? I'm not going to do it because it's going to bring it into this cluster again, like I said, and make a whole sticker thing. But I like doing that because it just adds a different look. But we're going to find something for here. The problem is if I put a circle over anything, it's going to run into the remember. So I'm thinking no. Now, if this were a different sticker book and we had regular thin boxes, I would stick that right in there because that's a good place for it. Maybe quote. Is there any smaller quotes? This says start living your dreams. What if I take dreams off and just put dreams there? Let's try that. I'm going to cut directly into my sticker book because it makes it easier to cut the sticker when it's attached to the page. And I know that makes some people maybe cringe, but for me, I literally do not care. My sticker books are all messed up. I draw in them, I cut in them, and honestly, it doesn't matter to me because my sticker books are just like a home for my stickers. I was trying to think of a better word. An avenue? What's the word I'm thinking of? It's basically just a means to an end. Like, it's only because I'm going to use them. So I don't care what the inside looks like at all. Some people do. But I'm going to put dreams right here to end this cluster. I think that's cute. And it's a good example of don't be afraid to cut your stickers. Okay. We're going to make one more up here. It's going to be something maybe small. And I'm thinking we're going to add roses, but then we're going to have rose, 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 which maybe not good. So we could put a little bit down here to this cluster just to break it up a little bit. And we can take the one that we already used. This one, it's like the other part of this, I think, or maybe that. I don't know. I think it's this one. And we're going to put this here. That's why it's important to save your little sticker remnants. And that finishes off that area, which I actually really like. Okay, so the last area is up at that corner. Maybe we'll do something little there, but let's just see. We have a box on every day now, but maybe not a super functional box. Like Friday only has the 1, 2, 3, Saturday has that. So it's not like regular boxes. But again, we don't have like regular smaller boxes in this book. So to stay in this book, I'm just going to leave that like as is for Friday probably. Let's take this sticker because I don't want to add too much green up here, but I do want to add a little bit of light green up there to coordinate. Okay. Oh, here's a good example. So I like to use the monthly stickers when I cluster sometimes, because I already have that cut out. Is this too heavy? That might be a little too heavy though. My point is they already have this cut out here, so you can butt that up. You can either layer it right over it, butt it up right next to it, or you can even take it out a little bit like that if you want to for a different look. I'm not going to use this sticker because I think it's too dark. We're going to put this here. It's still going to be cute. And like I said, this is meant for a monthly box, but we do not have to use it for that. And I hardly ever do, honestly. I don't really use these for monthlies. I use them, you know, as just regular boxes. Now, there's things you can do, like you could cut this part off and that will make it a regular box, or you can leave it as is and cover it. So it depends on what you want. But yeah, so now we have this area up here is going to need something. We can also maybe put a header over there. Let's see. Oh, we have these. These little ones are cute, right? How about we do a little XOXO on the top? You could also take washi tape and put it up there, or you leave it open to write in your header, but I think it's going to be cute if I do that. And then it sort of looks intentional, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking maybe a rose up there or a bow. That's another thing we could have done here instead of putting that on there. I didn't think of that, actually. And in this sticker book, we have these cute little scallops you can put like on top of boxes too. I love them. Very, very cute. Okay, so we have another, I guess we could do a peach one, right? If we wanted to. So this is what I'm doing. I'm looking at these two stickers and I have this space and I have this space. So we can make it work, right? You can put another box, like say I had space. You could even take like a big box, you know, and put, like, say you wanted this. If this stuff wasn't here, you could totally take this and put it right up next to there. And I should have done that, a couple of big boxes in here. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm not quite touching them, and you could also touch them. That's the other option. You can bring it right up and you can have lots of stickers together, but I like to move it down a little. Let me just show you. See, wouldn't that be cute? And then you're gonna have this space and this space and this space, and maybe you could put a couple of things like some roses here and like a circle sticker here and then a bow there. So I think clustering is just so fun for me, and I just, sometimes I like to add more and more and more. This time I'm being a little bit conservative with it, but we're gonna put a little bow there because I think that's cute. I know that that one is like directly across there, but I don't care that much. I think it still looks cute. And then here, I might just leave that alone, but let's see. Oh wait, I forgot. You did not to remind me that I was going to use more of these. So I feel like that should go here instead. We're just going to take this and maybe just put it down, and I'm going to cut it here so it sort of looks like the sticker goes behind, but we didn't do that. Okay, and let me cut this part. Like I said, I don't want to exactly match this, but I want to coordinate. That's why I'm putting that down so it balances out. We could even put that right on top of there if we wanted. Do I want to do that? I think that's cute. Then here, let's see. Something really small because I want it separate from this one, you know? Maybe just a couple of stars or something. Kind of dumb, but also kind of cute. And then we're going to put some more lines on here. So we do have this space here. All right, let's try it here, I guess. This is the only full box that's open, so. We have more of this. I feel like that's not enough on the page, right? Maybe instead, maybe I cut this back so that it's not so much. Let's see. Smaller area, like here. I don't know if I love that either, but I think it's okay. And then we could put a little bit up here just so that it matches. Like when I do washi tape, I tend to at least use 3 pieces. Otherwise, it kind of looks like you just threw those in for no reason. So I'm going to put a little bit up here, maybe put like a header on top or something, or like one of these guys. A little layering of that, and then whoever gets this can like write on there, I guess, make a list or something. And then maybe we do like another rose in the sidebar. Let me just get one of those, maybe a bigger one, but I don't want to go too crazy. I could cover this week's list with it, but then we have 2 across from each other, so I was kind of thinking of going right here. Now I know it's going to run into that list that I said was going to be there, but design-wise, I think it looks cute. So I just cut the page as usual. Sometimes I sacrifice design for, function for like cute design. Sometimes I do that. It is true. I'm going to put another leaf down here because it looks sort of bare there. So let's just pretend that this leaf is part of it. Okay, that's a bit bold. That's a little bold over there. I don't know. Now I feel like I need to add more. Like, I feel like a rose should have gone up there, but I think we're okay. All right, down here, let's add maybe a decorative box, like one of the ones from the beginning, like with a little quote or something. Fall in love with as many things as possible. That's really cute. Dream big, darling. I think I'm going to use this one. Yeah, I'm going to put it over this week's list. And then up here, I feel like we need a header or something just to make it look right. Maybe we add one of these, today or to do. Let's add this one that says today. So when you're clustering, not everything has to be a cluster, you know, like obviously that's not a cluster. And then maybe we need something little down here, although I'll probably write a note to my patron down there. Or we can add a little scallop. I think these are so cute. Let's use the one with little gold polka dots because I think that's really pretty. I can add the green. Make that box even cuter. Oh no. Do I have enough now? I feel like I just messed it up. I don't. I was gonna add that to the bottom, but I don't have enough. So I think we'll just do that as a top box. And maybe like one more thing because I can't seem to stop. Since it says fall in love with as many things as possible, how about we add a couple of little hearts? Back like, kind of like these stars, except hearts. Yeah, these. Okay, let me take a look. I think it's very cute. We need to name it. Let's call it, I'm just gonna call it the first thing that came to mind, which is weird. It doesn't really go with it, but I'm gonna call it Dreams in the Making. Don't forget, I will link this for you and anything else I used in the video. I'll put in the description box, so you can always check there. But I love how this turned out. I think it's so, so pretty. And I hope this gave you some good examples of how I cluster stickers. It's really hard to explain, you know, it's hard to explain why I do the things I do or how I think to do them because it comes naturally now to me, but I know in the beginning it didn't. So I hope this did help. Let me know if it did in the comments. And also let me know, do you have any other tip videos you'd like to see, because I could certainly do my best to try to get that to you. And I know you've suggested things to me before. I do have lists of videos to make, but if there's something really nagging at you that you're interested in, I would love it if you'd let me know. If you made it to the end of this video and you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? No, just kidding, but please subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. And if you click the notification bell, you'll also get notifications when I put out a video, which has been lately around 3-ish times a week. I don't know if that's going to stay like that or change in the future. I'm not really sure, but right now that's kind of where we're at. Anyway, I've talked your ear off. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.